are going to be doing the Yang Style Simplified 24 today. Just breathe normally throughout and realize that this is something that should be comfortable for you. So don't strain yourself in any way and make it uncomfortable. It has been modified for seniors with lower kicks and lower squats. So it's a good idea to stay with what you see and not try and overdo it. Let's begin by starting with the first movement called commencing. I'm going to sync immediately. I'll call out the main moves. This one is part the horse's mane, left side. We're going to do it 3 times. Next move, the white crane spreads its wings. Then we are going to brush knee 3 times. Left, a little push. Brush knee right, and brush knee left. We are going to grasp the opponent and play the guitar. Next move is called repulse the monkey. Come up by your ear. We do this 4 times. Then we're going to hold the ball, ward off left, roll up, and press. Withdraw, raising your left toe to your waist, then to the chest. Pivot back to the front, hold the ball on the other side, and ward off right. Roll back, circle, press. Withdraw, raising the right toe, sink your hands to your waist, to the chest. Next move is single whip. And we're going to do what we usually call cloud hands. Bring your right hand over, push down, last one, back into our single whip. High pat on the horse. Right foot comes forward. Left foot is going to come back, sliding towards your body as the left hand goes over. Then the hands make a big circle as you step forward on your left foot. And we have right kick. Then we box the opponent's ears with our fists. We're going to pivot. And now we have a left kick. And snake creeps down. Golden cock stands on one leg. Snake creeps down on the other side. And golden cock stands on one leg. Step out on the left foot, hold the ball. Fair lady works the shuttles. So your left hand is slicing under the right. One more. Fair lady works the shuttles. The next move, needle at the bottom of the C. You're going to step forward on your left foot, pivot, deflect, parry, and punch. We're going to withdraw and push. Pivot back to the front, or 12 o'clock. And that's the young style 24. And we'll now break it down into more detail for you. You should always have water nearby to refresh. Okay. So breaking it down into more detail, in Tai Chi, you always have many body parts, many arms, many legs moving at the same time. So let's get into the details of that. Commencing, first of all, relax. Make sure your shoulders are dropped, that they're not up around your ears, because you're learning something new. You might get a little stressed. Okay. Inhale, sink. Now, you're going to the right side of your body, holding a ball, and you're going to do part the horse's mane 3 times. Left foot and left hand go forward. The left hand is about eye level. Now we're going to do the same thing on the right side. And again, last one on the left side. A little half step with your right foot. Shift your weight back into that right foot. And its white crane spreads its wings. My left hand, which you may not be able to see, is patting the dog on the head. Now we're going to twist our waist to the left, bringing this right hand down right in front of your body, down the center. Both hands are on the right. The left one is by your right elbow. And we're going to do 3 what we call brush knees. It's actually above your knee. We're going to do left, a little push, pivot, right, little push. Last one coming up, and left. Then we do another half step with the right foot. Second time we've done that. Grasp the opponent, play the guitar. The next move is called Repulse the Monkey. You open up both palms, push the right palm by the right ear and forward. We're going to do this 4 times. That was 1. So my hands and my feet need to be moving at the same time. Now we're going to hold the ball, and we're doing ward off left. So you see your left hand is blocking. This is called ward off left. Roll up, press against that left wrist, and that's called press. Withdraw, the left toe comes up, sink your hands to your waist, and push up to the chest. We're going to pivot back to the front, hold the ball, and ward off right. The left hand is patting the dog on the head. Roll out, or roll back, circle, press. On the withdrawal, our right toe is coming up. We're sinking to the waist, pushing up to the chest. Pivot to the front. And we're doing our single whip. The next next move is our cloud hands. We're going to get rid of our bird's beak. Bring the left hand over, push down with the right. Now we're going to move our right foot over partially when we push down. I'm going to push down on the right and move my left foot. So you push down on one side and you move the foot on the other side. Single web. I'd like to review that with you to include the counting. So we had finished with our roll back, our circle, and our press. Withdraw, and we brought up the right toe. We sunk our hands to the waist, and we pushed up to the chest. Now we went into our single web. So we're going to bring the left hand over in front of our chest, push the right hand down. When I go down on the left side, I'm going to count 1. I go down on the right side and move my left foot, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Single web. Again. So that particular move we call a 6-month move. It's not easy. So you're pushing down with one hand and moving the other foot, and every time you push down, you count, and you want to get to 5. That's the easiest way I've found to learn that move. So again, we had done our word of right, we had circled back, press, withdraw with the toe coming up on the right, hands at the waist, hands at the chest. Kind of a tabletop movement here. And single web. Okay, we're going into our cloud hands. We bring the left, this one we don't count, but this one we do. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and single web. Now we're going into high pat on the horse. A little half step, a chop, no weight on the left foot. Now, the left hand goes over as the left foot comes back. Big circle. My right hand is on the outside of my left. You kick and box opponent's ears with fists is the name of that one. So in Tai Chi, the foot that's kicking is the hand that's on the outside. So if I'm kicking with my right foot, my right hand is on the outside. And then you open up and you kick. If I'm kicking with my left, then my left hand is on the outside. Okay. So let's go back to our single whip and our high pat on the horse. A little half step, open up, no weight on the left foot, chop. We're going to step forward, nice and stable on that left foot so that we can raise our right and kick. Wipe off, box the opponent's ears, fists, then we pivot so that my back is to you. I apologize. Left. Now, we're going to do Snake creeps down, and golden cock stands on one leg. Step out. We're doing the same thing on the other side. Golden cock stands on one leg, that was the other side. Hold the ball. Fair lady works the shuttles on the right side. Bring in your left toe, hold the ball. Fair lady works the shuttles on the left side. We're going to straighten up our body so that we're facing straight ahead. With just a little half step, we do that. And we're going to prep for needle at the bottom of the C. So 3 things have to move now. You step forward, both hands move. Your hands come up like this. I'm going to step forward on the heel of my left foot. And my right hand will go from this position to this position. So ready? It's like you're protecting your forehead from a blow, for example. So you've prepped and you're here. You do the needle at the bottom of the C. You bring your hands up. And now you're going to step forward on your left foot and flip this hand and chop with this one. So a lot going on. So step forward. The next move is called deflect downward, parry and punch. Okay. You withdraw, bringing your toe up on your left foot. Push. Pivot to the front. Right toe comes back. And hands come up. Left over right. And then your left foot comes in. Things that require 3 hands and 4 feet to move at the same time, those are the things that we'll review. And as I said, this is easily a 6-month learning curve, especially if you've never done any form of Tai Chi before. This could easily take you 6 months. So be patient, be very patient. Let's start from the beginning, and we'll slow down on those tricky parts. Okay. So moving the left foot over, and commencing. We're twisting to the right side, holding the ball. We're going to part the horse's mane on the left. So this part is symmetrical because we're going to do 3 of these, and then we're going to do 3 brush knees shortly thereafter. So that part is nice and symmetrical. That was the left side, right side, 1 more, left side. Then we're going to do the white crane spreads its wings. A little half step with the right foot, bringing the weight back onto the right foot because there's no weight on the left foot. White crane spreads its wings. My left hand, which you cannot see, is patting the dog on the head over here. Twist your waist to the left. Bring the right arm straight down towards the middle of your body, towards the belly. Both hands on the right. Now we're doing our 3 brush knees. Number 1, left side. Pivot. Number 2, right side. Last one, 3, left side. Grasp the opponent, little half step with the right foot. Play the guitar. Now we're going to do 4 times repulse the monkey. We're stepping back on the toe of our left foot. Open both hands. try to coordinate. Don't step, so in other words, don't just step back like that. You want to coordinate with a gradual landing, okay? So you bring in that left foot and you put it down gradually as you're pushing the right hand forward. Same thing here on number 2. Put that foot down gradually as you're pushing the left hand forward. Gradual. Kind of a coordinated movement. There's a lot of that going on in Tai Chi. Hold the ball, and we're going to do ward off left. Ward off left. Pull up. Press. Withdraw and raise your left toe. Heel still on the ground. You came down to your waist. You're going up to the chest. As you know, Tai Chi is a form of internal martial arts. So this ward off that I'm doing now means there's an enemy right here, if you want to think in those terms, that you're warding off the enemy. It's an internal martial art. Circle, and here you're pressing against that enemy. You're withdrawing, bringing your right toe up, and you're giving a big push against the chest of that enemy, if you will. Now, we're going into our single whip and our cloud hands. So, we're going to face forward, bringing in the left hand, pushing down on the right. Now we're going to start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, 5, and single whip. We're going to do high pat on the horse. That's opening up the right hand, palm facing up, a little half step with the right foot, and a chop. Then we're going to bring in the left foot as the left hand goes up. Nice stable step onto the left foot so that we are ready to kick. Then we are ready to do box the opponent's ears with our fists. Pivot. We're ready for a left kick. And snake creeps down. Golden cock stands on one leg. Step out. We're doing a snake creeps down on the other side. Golden cock stands on one leg. Step out on that left leg and hold the ball. Fair lady on the right. With that fair lady, you're holding the ball. You brought in your right toe. My right arm is actually turning. So we're here with our palms facing. The right arm turns so that the palm is now facing outward, away from your body. And the left hand chops underneath. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. And that might be easier for you to see, actually. Okay, so we're going to step out as the left arm pivots upward at your forehead and you chop underneath. So let's go over that again. We were holding the ball, and we did fair lady on the right. Chop, hold the ball, fair lady on the left. We're going to do a little half step just to straighten up and get ready for our needle at the bottom of the seat. Hands come up. We're going to step forward on our left foot, heel first. And remember, this hand is going to flip and protect your forehead. It's going to end up like this. Okay? So we did needle at the bottom of the C. We brought our hands up. Now we're going to step forward. Then we're going to pivot all the way around, making a fist in your right hand to do deflect downward, parry, and punch. Withdraw, left toe comes up, and push. Pivot to the front, right toe comes back. And hopefully you have completed the Yang Style Simplified 24. A couple of things to remember. Once you are comfortable with the sequence, then you can start worrying a little bit more about the refinements of coordinating hand and feet. And the coordinating occurs mostly in the monkey, repulse the monkey, and the cloud hands. So let's look at those two sections again. We were at this end of our room, and we had just finished with our brush knees, which would be left, right, left would be the last one. And then we did grasp the opponent, play the guitar. Now, for repulse the monkey, you can see that there is no weight on my left foot. I'm going to step back on the toe of my left foot, and I'm going to work on the coordination aspect. Ready? My foot is moving back. At the same time, my hand is pushing forward. That hand pushes right by your ear. You can even feel your hair, maybe, if you have it. Okay. And 3, there are 4 of these. And push the hand and lower the foot. So that's what I mean when I say coordination. And you finish like this. Okay. So that's the coordination of the repulse the monkey. And now we want to look at the coordination on the cloud hands. You start like this. Then you're going to pivot to the front. The left hand ends up in front of your stomach, and the right hand pushes down. You turn your waist, count 1, pivot your waist. Okay, let's do it again, in case I forgot to tell you something. Okay, all right, so you're going to pivot to the front, push down, 1, use your waist, don't move your arms, 2, 3, now I'm going to push down with my hand and move my foot, 4, same thing, push down with your hand and move your foot, 5, okay, and I bet you know that the next move is high paddle on the horse. So I hope you've enjoyed this and that it was helpful and that you find time to practice Tai Chi, which is so good for your body. Thanks so much for joining me.